the Alban Power Age as well was, you know, notable for it was very family. You know, as I mentioned, you know, we throw cigarettes around to each other. You know, we'd go fishing and things like that. And also, you could tell by the people who were allowed into the session. Obviously, little Sammy was, you know, who's now still at Albert's, you know, and you know, the cousin of the Youngs, so he was allowed in. But the other person you'd see every now and again was Swanee, you know, and of course John was a fellow Glaswegian, and had got on really well with George Young and Malcolm Young, and they were all great mates as well. And it always surprised me in the end when Bon went that I always thought that John was a lay-down misère to be the next lead singer of AC/DC. And I just thought, you know, just took it for granted that would happen. And not that I was working for Albert's anymore at that stage, but apparently Bon had said, and I don't know in what manner, that, you know, if you ever need another singer, you know, that guy's pretty good, Brian Johnson. You know, whether he neglected to say, oh, but get Swanee. You know, that's what I would have thought would have been tacked on, but you know, but Bon was a gypsy, and who knows how he said it. But I just always thought that Swanee would be, for some reason. Well, because he was a good friend, because he was, at that time I would rate technically he and Farnham as the best singers in the country, technically. You know, just John very gifted with that full voice range. So yeah, I just thought that would happen, but it didn't. And but again, so the family atmosphere was pervasive to the point I can remember, you know, it was around Christmas, all going up to the Youngs for Christmas and seeing the Young family in action, you know, the old sisters and the extended family, how that all worked at Burwood. So I was very blessed to come across that whole, you know, little its own entity, Vanda and Young world, Albert's Productions and AC/DC, and still is. I mean, AC/DC is still part of Albert Productions. It still goes on to this very day.